Alright guys, so with the increased number of the standard double tank comps being inside of the arena right now, the best way to counter this is going to be no other than the Frost comp that has been around for a while with a little bit of tweak within the toppings. But here we go guys, let me show you guys the Frost comp that is reviving once again inside of the arena. So the toppings for the Frost comp here is going to be right here guys. 5 of the Swift Chocolate for Hollerberry. Alright, you want to focus on the damage resist as well as the cooldown. The higher cooldown you can get, the better it's going to be. Like always. I would say around 20%, 22%, even 24% is going to be really good. And then Sherbet 2, 5 Swift Chocolate, like always. We're using 25% on the damage resist. Damage resist is really important. And cooldown around 20, 22, 24 again. You know, the higher the better it's going to be. And Frost Queen is really important. All right, Frost Queen needs to have 5 solid almond. She needs to survive. She takes all the sign of the star debuff. She has no way of evading. She has no way of self-sustain. So she needs to have full solid almond. She really, all right, is taking advantage of the frost stacks from Sherbet, and then boom, just insane damage. All right, that's the reason why you want to go with full solid almond and just have her survive, take advantage of the timer buff. And the next one is in pure vanilla with 5 of the Swift Chocolate here. We're going with 5 Swift Chocolate because we need more heals for this team. All right, you can go with 2 solid almond, 3 Swift Chocolate as well, but the higher cooldown you can get it, the better it's going to be, just because, you know, these comps, especially with Sherbet and Frost Queen, they don't have ways of dodging again. So keeping up that heal with pure vanilla is going to be really good. Around 20%, 20 to 22% is, I would recommend it. Damage resist, the higher you can get it, the better it is. It still works out for me with 21 because mine is at 5-star Ascension, but the lower it is, the, you know, the higher damage resist you should get it. All right. And then next one is going to be BTS. BTS is using 5 of the Swift Chocolate. No damage resist is required. I have damage resist here just because some of the toppings here is used with damage resist, but no damage resist required. 23% to 24% is where you want it. All right, for the cooldown. 24%, 24.1%, the best, you know, cooldown percentage you can get it. And then the treasures are going to be the Epic Scroll as well as the Jelly Watch and the Whistle here. Whistle is, of course, going on to Sherbet and our Frost Queen. If you don't have a really high level on your Epic Scroll or your cookies are dying, then you can switch it out to your Rare Scroll as well. All right, Rare Scroll is okay too. But I would recommend Epic Scroll if you guys can. People are asking about replacements as well. BTS, if you don't have BTS because you guys missed out on the events, the next replaceable one I would personally say is going to be Parfait. And I would recommend a mixture topping for Parfait with a Swift Chocolate and solid almond around 17% cooldown is where I would recommend it. But just keep in mind, Parfait has a pretty long cooldown as well. And the thing is that she has you know, no damage resist buff, no stun immunity buff, and also she's targetable by all the other, you know, incoming damage compared to BTS. That's the reason why BTS is still really good, which hopefully kind of turns around because not everyone is able to get any of the members of the BTS anymore. So yeah, replacements for Hollerberry, not really there. If you don't have it, then probably going to be Wildberry, but Hollerberry is really important because of the damage focus. All right, allowing Frost Queen and Sherbet to stay alive. So yeah, let me show you guys this team again against some of the standard teams again. But here we go, guys. Double tank, double DPS. The standard comp, Frost comp is really good against. So here we go. So somebody was asking, can you use Cream Puff instead of BTS as well? It's possible, but the reason why you don't want to use Cream Puff instead of BTS is because pure vanilla already has a, you know, burst heal. BTS is used for the constant heal so that your cookies are still healing while the cooldown of pure vanilla is gone, or it's going through. And then also for the debuff resist, because debuff resist is really important against the sleep as well as the capsaicins in the arena right now. But Cream Puff has, yes, a stun immunity, but is used for, you know, the burst heal. And pure vanilla already has burst heals. So if your cookies are dying in between those two heals, then you're just gonna, you know, die off. So That's the reason why having a, a burst healer and then a constant healer for a team like this where it requires a lot of self-sustain is really important. But right there, guys, even against Grandmaster 2, against the standard comp, Frost comp, still absolutely OP, all right? And another reason why BTS is really good here too is because there are people using Brute as the secondary tank in a lot of the standard comps as well, just to kind of, counter the speed comps. So having BTS, with that 100% stun immunity is really, really, really good. All right, prevents some of your cookies from being stunned. Of course, if they have someone like Stardust, then your Frost Queen in most cases is not gonna have that stun immunity. But still, you're just gonna deal a lot of damage. Look how slow they are. We got that constant heal, burst heal, slows, and boom, we should be able to win this again. But right there, guys, against any of the standard comps right now, Frost comp still going to just kick their butt. All right, even if they have BTS, even if they don't, right, the slow and the combo that we have from the self-sustain is absolutely OP. And here we go. This time around with Werewolf. Werewolf is a little bit harder, I would say, but still, should be able to beat it. Werewolf is a little hard because of how tanky Werewolf is, and during its transformation, it's freeze immune, I think. Yeah, it's freeze immune, so it's a little bit harder. And there's a burst damage that comes out from Werewolf as well. But still, we should be able to beat this. Get the heal going. And then Frost Queen just needs to use the skill here, and we should be good. Yep, there you go. So Purple Yam, Werewolf, Capsaicin, Brute, any of the standard double tank comps right now with Moonlight and Stardust. If you don't have Moonlight and Stardust and you still were able to build Frost comp, go back to it. It's absolutely killing it right now because everybody is going back, or most people, I would say like 60 to 70% of the arena is going back to this comp. All right, guys, but however, do not go up against a attack speed comp, all right? Attack speed comp absolutely shreds this team, and I'm going to show you guys that it does, all right? Here we go. So stay away from attack speed comps if you guys do, verse or you see it. It's really easy to identify a attack speed comp, right? All you need to see is the robe. And then the reason why you want to stay away from it is because the amount of heal that you get is not enough to keep your Sherbet alive from all the incoming damage that Madeline, as well as Moonlight and Queen of Man is able to do. So if you guys see a attack speed comp as defense and you're using the Frost comp as your main attack, then stay away from it. Your Sherbet is just not going to be able to survive. Your pure vanilla, in most cases, it's not going to be able to survive either. So yeah, just stay away from it. If you see this robe, yeah, stay away from it. But one last battle here against the double tank, double DPS. Let's go. All right, here we go. This time around, it is going to be the Capsaicin here. All right, so kind of getting to show all of the different double tanks that are going around. Brute, Purple Yam, Werewolf, Capsaicin as well. This Capsaicin seems like it's not going to be using the whistle buff. Yeah, it's it's the Moonlight and Stardust whistle. But you see how slow Capsaicin is. And should be able to kill off Hollowberry. Stardust is gone. Yeah, look how slow this guy is. There you guys go. And bam. There you guys go. There you guys go. So somebody was asking, should I still be using Swift Chocolate on Hollowberry even if it's a low promotion? Yes, I still recommend you guys do use Swift Chocolate for Hollowberry because the focus of using a Swift Chocolate for Hollowberry is for the damage focus so that she can keep up that damage focus and allow your cookies to stay alive longer. And, that's the reason why Hollowberry is using 5 of the Swift Chocolate so that she can have that rotation as soon as possible and keep up the damage focus. So that's the reason why. So even if it's a lower promotion, I still recommend it. All right. But as of right now, with the current meta, the Frost comp is still really good. Attack speed comps are more towards the attack focus rather than defense focus, and there's a lot of comps still going back to the standard double tank, double DPS. All right, so definitely recommend you guys to use this comp if you guys have the ability to, and you guys were able to build it last time. All right.